Okay, so we're on our way to Saskatoon for just a night. But question for you, because we're on the road early. What is your go-to breakfast place in the morning? Like if you have to go to breakfast on the road. I mean, most fast food restaurants have fairly similar things.
Towards Saskatoon and Highway 11 North.
For me, I can't lie, I do like a McDonald's sausage McMuffin. I do. No egg, just sausage McMuffin. Timmy's is probably my least favorite of them all, except for when you can actually get the new scrambled egg wrap. I don't know if your Timmy's around you have problems with that, but here they're always out of scrambled egg, and I'm like, it's liquid egg. Just scramble another one.
Only the baker knows how to make it. The baker gets other jobs, and nobody will talk to the baker and let them know that they're out of it. I know a baker. I found that out.
Wendy's has an okay breakfast, but you would never think of Wendy's as a breakfast. No. Subway, I'm not a big fan of their breakfast, but that's not an on-the-road type of thing. A&W, again, it's not really an on-the-road breakfast. They're like
you can get some, but
they're more known for like the little plates and stuff of bacon, eggs, and toast. So yeah, what's yours? So within the first 5 minutes, we had our first slight slowdown. I say slight because we got past it really easily. But yeah, there was an accident on Ring Road. My wife's first comment was, how is there an accident on a road that's just completely straight?
It was a slight curve, but yeah. I mean...
Yeah. And it looked like his rear driver's side wheel fell off.
Make sure those lug nuts are tight.
Yeah, gotta make sure those or that you're, because there's a lot of vehicles on these roads that only have like one lug nut on.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is it. Next. I don't like this part of Ring Road because it's like the stupidest exit.
That's some, I do find like in Ontario you have a lot more elongated off and on ramps.
Yes.
So that you have time to hit speed and stuff. And here it's like,
Highway 6 North,
fuck
towards
you.
Highway 11 North.
And then you did this shit where it's like, there's no room for me. I'm gonna squeeze right in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn on my signal or anything. I'm just gonna force my way. The drivers here are amazing. They like to say that it's all the new Canadians, but
no.
Usually when I see an accident, it's not a new Canadian, unless it's in the snow.
In 800 meters,
And usually they just
merge onto
end up in the snow,
TR towards Lumsden.
So this is what most of your highways in Saskatchewan look like, and they just keep going straight. You know why you have accidents in Saskatchewan on the highways? Because of chuckleheads. There's so many chuckleheads in this city, in this province, and they will smoke your car with no care because they don't give a shit. It's government insurance, and without signals or anything like that. Like, they'll decide that they want to be in front of you, and they will just push into your vehicle to get in front of you, and that's why you get so many accidents in this province. That no signals, no care in the world, because they're used to driving on roads that have nobody, right? Like you see 3 cars here. We're from Ontario. If you see 3 cars on a highway with nothing coming the other way,
You're paying a toll.
You're paying a toll, or it's like 2:30 a.m. and you're in like Renfrew or something. Like, this is funny. And then you always hear things like, "Oh, traffic is bad." What, the 6 cars? Like, we were in a traffic standstill at one point going home from work, me and one of my coworkers who was giving me a ride. She's like, "Traffic." So I got home 4.5 minutes later than usual. And I'm like, you have no idea. Mississauga has more people in it than this entire province. Probably one of the reasons they can't keep the roads good, because yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Saskatchewan. I love being here, but it's just these weird things, right? These conundrums, and the driving is bad. And when the blind guy's telling you the driving's bad, the driving's bad. I do like some of the things though. Like they have a lot of the like off the road type of moments and everything. But I also love that you could fall asleep in this vehicle right now, and in 2 hours you'd still be in Saskatoon.
Yeah, Bernie's Mountain Top.
See, Saskatchewan isn't only green grass. You have canola fields too. Hey, has anyone else seen a Ford Windstar on the road recently? Because at the beginning of our trip here, we most certainly had a Ford Windstar in front of us. They stopped getting made in 2003. So at the very least, that car was fucking 22 years old. Well, that van. It's the one thing I've found in Saskatchewan, unlike Ontario, you see a lot of older cars on the road because they will get driven until they die, and there's not as much salt used out here, so they don't rust out. It's an interesting conundrum, some of the vehicles you see. But then also because it's government insured and you don't have to be rechecked like in Ontario, like you don't have to keep getting re-safetied. You'll also see cars out there with like doors held on with duct tape and stuff.
Bungee cords.
You're like,
A lot of the res garbage bag in the window.
I've also found out that the idea of towing on the highway, not nearly the same here as it is in other provinces. I've had farmers come to my work to buy things. They put them up on their roof racks, and they've put them onto their roof racks with electrical tape. That's what they held it on with to go out on the highway to go home.
Well, we did see that one car, remember, that was like had the 2x4s and the posts and everything sticking out. It was like wobbling back and forth.
Yeah, they don't have to tie anything down,
like,
man.
Don't stand behind that car. It's a bad idea.
Where are you going with that boat?
Oh, good, he's got non-tied down chairs in the back of the fucking boat.
And now he's in front of us. So there was a sign, beware of deer for the next 10 kilometers. Unless the deer are hiding in like this little patch of trees,
See the deer coming.
I think you'd see the deer coming. Oh, at least he has his stuff tied down. Now I know there is a river up by Saskatoon, and we are going that way, so that's probably where he's going with his boat. But we are still in like a landlocked province that doesn't have a lot of lakes, and we're in the middle of nowhere. So we have family that's moving here, and one of the things was, we're going to drive there. We're going to stay at just hotels on the side of the road. This is the sides of your roads driving up here. I don't know where I'm staying, maybe in that field, but and then I also heard, hey, I don't really want to live in the city, I want to live outside the city. Well,
this is outside the
this
city.
is outside the city. This is what it looks like outside the city. A lot of the places are wells, a lot of the places are cisterns, because you don't have piped in water. It's basically like going back to living in the Arctic to an extent. You're still further ahead than in the Arctic, but it's that type of thing, and this person hated the Arctic. So yeah. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are places that have piped in water and stuff that are little towns, but ooh, she's doing the I'm holding you.
Sorry. Big old fucking truck deciding whether or not he needs to fucking turn. Jesus Christ. It's a little concerning there.
We just went through a town. We didn't have to go off the highway. First time since leaving Winnipeg, when we drove from Winnipeg to Regina. First time since leaving Winnipeg that we've had a highway go right through the town. And it dropped from a 4-lane to a 2-lane while going through the town. Now we're back up to a 4-lane. I believe we're about an hour away now. And I think Chamberlain was was the name of where we just went through? We went through. Well, we didn't go through it. It had a sign for it. It was Dilke. How would you say that? Where is it? Dilke? Dilk? What would you think? So we're about an hour and 20 minutes into our drive, and you notice nothing's changed. It's the same. It's the same, guys. It's the same. Oh look, we're more than halfway there. Nothing's changed. Oh wait, yes there has. There's a lake.
With pelicans.
Can't see the lake anymore, but it's right over there.
We're coming up over the crest of the hill. You'll
Oh
see.
yeah, we'll crest the hill, and there's a hill. There's a hill. There wasn't a hill before, and a turn. I think this is the first real turn that we've had. We've had a few little zigs, little zags. There's a lake. Now, for those of you from Ontario that expect good roads, this is the road like 30 kilometers away from our hotel in the center of the biggest city in the province. You'll notice that there's still no sign that you're going towards anything, but yeah, this is the roads. I wonder why they could be like this. Could it be because of some of the giant equipment that drives on them?
The fact that they never resurfaced them.
Looks like there's a little bit of a surface. It actually almost looks like you have track marks. Okay, we're gonna go now. Guys, it's Saskatoon in the background. And canola fields. Because you can't get away from the canola fields. Hey, look! It's a building! It's probably a hotel.
Nope. Apartment buildings.
Wow, I've not seen apartment buildings that tall. A bridge! Woo-hoo! We're not in Kansas anymore! Sorry, I'm that excited to see something that isn't just canola fields. But look, there's still canola fields!